Alright, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick, and it is a pleasure to connect with you here. And really quickly in this video, I want to talk about how to start a wholesale business. My experience with this goes back 3 or 4 years ago when I started my very first wholesale business, and I did it through the internet, which is probably the first recommendation for you I'd give. And it's fairly simple to actually get started. You can become affiliated with other companies and organizations out there that already have products and services, and then you can mark them up, okay, and you can sell them at retail price. That's the whole gist of it. You can also make deals with manufacturers to get wholesale products. If you just want to do wholesale and you don't want to do the markup to retail, and you want to use third-party people to do that markup where you can sell to retailers, you can do that process as well. It's all about building relationships with manufacturers, which isn't that hard. You can do that with people in China, people in Taiwan, and it's not all that difficult. But you got to look at it as a sustainable, leveraged manner from a business perspective. And if you're looking at, starting a wholesale business because you want to leverage flexible business model, I'm just telling you here, dealing with products like shipping and handling, it's crazy. All right, inventory, it's nuts. Getting a warehouse to hold the inventory, it's crazy. And if this is something you really want to learn how to do, I can point you in the right direction. Just drop me a comment down below. But honestly, before you make that decision to start a wholesale business, the best thing I could throw your way here, my experience with this over the last 12 months, if you hear me out here for just a second, was when I transitioned from a traditional brick and mortar business dealing with inventory, products, shipping and handling to an internet business. I came across a couple who was making crazy, stupid amounts of money. Traveling like 11 months out of the year, time and money wasn't an issue for them, making like multiple six figures and high multiple six figures, all right? And because of that, it was attractive to me because they weren't dealing with that overhead. They weren't limited to a location. They didn't have to deal with shipping and handling, all that stuff. So I started modeling copy what they're doing. Long story short, was able to create a full-time income working part-time. I'm not guaranteeing you that you're going to be able to do the same. In fact, there's just a lot of noise out there. The best advice I'll give you when it comes to an online business is actually partnering up with someone who's already built a business online in a way that you want, in a way that's very strategic, in a way that actually helps you get the results that you want in a way that you want. I hope that makes sense. But that's just my take on it, all right? That's really the leverage that you can create online, and it's the same way that you'd give value with a wholesale business. For example, wholesale businesses, most of the time you're building relationships with manufacturers and you're getting those items and products shipped to you, all right, at a wholesale price, and you're keeping them wholesale, all right? You're storing them in a facility, and then you're offering them to retailers where they can mark it up and then they can make the profits in between there. But that's the process of you giving value, and it's the same process on the internet, except you can really leverage yourself through systems, and you don't have to deal with the shipping and handling aspect of things. All right, so it's pretty cool stuff, and if you want to learn how to do it in addition to this video, if you're open-minded, you're interested, all right, and you're willing to learn a few simple things, you want to learn how I've been able to build a business online very part-time to create a full-time income, connect with me on my site. Check it out. I'll put a link down below in the description. It'll be somewhere down there. And what you'll see when you go there is a video from myself and my partner explaining step by step how I've done this to get the results that I've gotten and how you can too. And you can build a business literally, pardon me, in the next couple days, maybe this weekend, all right, as opposed to going through the overhead and overwhelm of a wholesale business, which can take you a couple months to actually get going and up and off the ground. So that's my 2 cents on it. And after that video, you'll see testimonials from people who I personally work with as well. Really cool stuff, average people who have never been in business before, never done a business online before, who are making full-time and part-time income. So if you're open-minded, if you're serious, if you've got that drive, all right, and you're interested in this, take a look, all right? If you're serious enough to take a look, I look forward to helping you and helping you get the results that you want. Hope that means a lot. And my friend, I'll see you this year on the beach of the world. Take care.